action?
What got me involved in this issue was I had been following it in the newspaper for a while, and then one time I decided after there had been a lot of discussion about it, I'd go up and take a look for myself. And when I saw what the Forest Service had done in South Canyon, I was offended by what I saw there. On a piece of road that was in perfectly good shape, the Forest Service arbitrarily decided to just ruin that piece of road, to cover it up with tons of rock and debris and dirt, just to seal off the canyon so that nobody could go up into that canyon. And I found out that I was not the only one that was offended by that. A lot of other people were. And as a result of the way we felt, and because of what that became as a focal point for a lot of the other frustration that we feel out here in the West, this idea of opening that road and taking a stand right there at South Canyon became an important issue for a lot of people. And a lot of what me and a lot of other people in the West are frustrated about is that Washington seems to always be coming out here and telling us, now this is what's good for you. We know you work here, and we know you live here, we know you play here, and we know that you think you know what's good for you, but you really don't. We do. We know what's best for you. So just do what we tell you, and everything's going to be all right. And there's a lot of resistance to that, and a lot of that resistance is being expressed in the road opening there on the South Canyon.
How does this affect you as a rancher?
Well, as a rancher, that particular road doesn't affect me, but that road is important to the county. It's important that the county own that road, for one thing, because if it is determined that the county doesn't own this road, then what are the implications for all the many other roads in the county? And the other roads in the county are, there are many county roads that are used by ranchers to drive on, to pump stock water, to see their cows, to take care of their livestock, to scatter salt, and for a number of things. And for the rancher, I think that's the most has the most economic implications. But a rancher is just like anybody else. They like to hunt, they like to fish, and they like to be able to go where they want to go, and they don't like to be told by the government where they can and they can't go. You know, if you have a wilderness area, and it has been established by Congress, and Congress votes on it, and you get an opportunity to express your will in the process, and then the person who you vote for gets to vote on this bill, then if the wilderness area is established and you don't like it, or you do like it, you get your chance to say so. But when something happens like happened in the South Canyon, and the Forest Service arbitrarily decides to shut that off to vehicles and make a de facto wilderness area out of it, you as a citizen don't get an opportunity to participate in the process. And it is bringing about what I call the fourth branch of government, where we have the established judicial, executive, and legislative branches of government, and now we are developing a fourth branch of the unelected. And the unelected are gaining and getting for themselves a great deal of power. And the real disappointing part of all of this is, even when the administration is changed, that power remains concentrated a lot in these agencies, because many of the people that make those decisions are insulated to the point that they don't have to answer to anybody, and they're able to make the decisions that are very important to us, and we don't get to vote for them.
Beautiful. I think that says it.
It just came to my attention that Nolan Lloyd talked about the early days of this country, And this is a line that, this is something I've been telling various audiences throughout the country, that just to bring it forward to the 1800s, is that the United States, in the treatment of its Native Americans, thought it was doing us favors by putting us on the reservation and taking away our land and so forth. And what I've been telling people all throughout the country is look out, because if you might all end up on reservations one day, and you might be the new Indians.
Non-political as possible, but just trying to explain why a road is even here in the first place. So if I can just get my guitar tuned, you'll get to hear it.
I'm next. Speak up!
I have a road, just like a friend.
Thank you, Suzanne. That was great.
But you're gonna record it.
We're gonna move the rock. Like 1, 2, 3, pull. 1, 2, 3, pull. And the reason for that is, if someone were to fall down, we don't want them trampled. And if, let's see if there's rope number 2 is straight. Where's the end of it, please? Pretty straight. Let's go with the third one.
Don't step on his head.
Also, if the rope were to break, we don't want anyone hurt.
Hey, Richard, go ahead and kick that hat in the brush there.
1, 2, 3, hit.
You would.
Now that,
Thanks.
so that you will know, this is not Philadelphia. This is Jarbidge, Nevada. And this rock is not a bell. It's a rock. But we're going to move this Liberty Rock, and we're going to do it right now. I've got to move to another rock. That's great. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. We got enough room in the back? We need to, they tell me to move a little bit toward the mountain. Just like that. You're doing a good job. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now, if we can find a shovel, would you, any of you that want to start filling the hole in from the back, we need to get this. That's good. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. You make that look easy. But that's a big rock.
Excuse me, sorry.